Hey, this is Mr. Ward, and this is your video key for Do Now 30.3 for pre-algebra. And we're going to be considering Pythagorean triples. And so I've asked you to read this first. So any three whole numbers that satisfy the equation a squared plus b squared equals c squared form a Pythagorean triple. That's what they're called. So below is a set of triangles you've encountered many times in this chapter. So you haven't read the chapter yet, but you'll be reading some of it today. Do you see how the triangles are related? So we've got a 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 9, 12, 15. These are all just scaled up 3, 4, 5 triangles. And here we have a 3 root 3, 4 root 3, 5 root 3. So this is a 3, 4, 5 triangle. All parts have been scaled up times square root of 3. Now, all four triangles are members of the 3, 4, 5 family. And for example, 6, 8, 10 is 3 times 2, 4 times 2, and 5 times 2. That last one is 3 root 3, 4 root 3, and 5 root 3. It's also a member of the family, but the numbers are not a Pythagorean triple because they're not whole numbers. But that's okay. It's still part of the family. And here are some other families: 5, 12, 13, 7, 24, 25, and 8, 15, 17, which you will need for this next thing. Of course, there are other families like a 9, 40, 41, 11, 60, 61, 20, 21, 29, and 12, 35, 37. Okay, so let's look at these. So I have asked you to figure out the missing sides for triangles A and B here. So this is a 3, 4, 5 family. So we've got a 20 and a 15. Okay, so you want to look at these two. These would be the 3 and the 4. So that means that things are scaled up. Well, 15 is 3 times 5, and 20 is 4 times 5. So this would be 5 times 5. So this one should be 25. And then here we have 27 and 45. So if I divided 45 by 5, I would get 9. If I divide 27 by 3, I would get 9. So 9 is my scaling factor. So that means this one, so this is the 3, this is the 4, and this is the 5. The 4 has to be multiplied up by 9. So 4 times 9 is 36. So we have 25 and 36, and that's this one right here. Okay, now we got a 5, 12, 13, and I want you to work out what triangle A and B are. Don't worry about C, D, and E. They'll come later today. So here we have a 24 and a 26. So we're going to look at the 5, 12, 13. These must be the 24, the 12, and the 13 part of this, as they are both multiples. This is a multiple of 12. This is a multiple of 13. And neither of them are multiples of 5. So this one is the 5. Okay, so this is 2 times 12 and 2 times 13. So this is going to be 2 times 5. So A is going to be 2 times 5, which is 10. Okay, and then B, I have a 30 and a 72. So this is the 5 and this is the 12. So 5 times 6 is 30. 12 times 6 is 72. So now we've got 13 times 6. So 13 times 6, let's work that out. 13 times 6 is going to be 60 plus 18, or 78. So B is going to be 6 times 13, which is 78. Okay. Now let's go on to the next one. Here we are looking at the 7, 24, 25 triangle. So we've got a 70 and a 240. Well, that's just scaled up by 10. This is 7 times 10 and 24 times 10. So that has to be 250. So A is 10 times 25, which is 250. And then B, let's look at B. So that's the 14. That's a 14. That is a multiple of 7. So that's probably the 7. It's also the short side. So that's going to be 2 times 7. And 50 is 2 times 25. So we're doing 2 times 24 here. So that's going to be 2 times 24, which is 48. So that is a 14, 48, 50 triangle. Here we're going to be dealing with an 8, 15, 17 triangle. All right, so let's look at here. That's 24 is 3 times 8. We're just looking at A and B. 24 is 3 times 8. 45 is 3 times 15. So this one needs to be 3 times 17, and 3 times 17 is 51. So 3 times 17 equals 51. And then B, we have a 3, 1.6 something. Well, 1.6 looks a little like 16. So it's like 10 times 1/10 of 16. So, okay, so 16 is twice 8. So this must be 0.2. And 0.2 times 15 would be 3. So we're going to do 0.2 times 17. Well, 2 times 17 would be 34. So 0.2 times 17 would be 3.4. So 0.2 times 17 is going to equal 3.4. And that's that for the do now. So hopefully this is making sense. And I wonder why there's a couple of number twos, but that's okay. I can fix that. All right. I hope that was helpful.